What's up, guys? Doug here, Doug's Fish Tanks. Haven't done a video in a while, but I wanted to give you an update of what all's been done. I actually have an excuse for not doing a video this time. I was in the hospital for a few days, had to have surgery, and it took me a couple weeks to get back on my feet. But yeah, so I'm trying to work on my tanks some. I just actually went to the fish store today and got some stuff, and just got done doing a water change. Yeah, I picked up some more flying foxes, or Siamese flying foxes I should say, because they're pretty good at eating this blackbeard algae that I have like everywhere, which actually is mostly just contained this piece of driftwood that I have. So I'm thinking I might just throw this piece of wood out and get a new one. But I haven't really found one that I like yet. I've been trying to find one kind of like in nature, like when I'm out walking or whatever, I'm taking my dog for a walk. But I haven't really found anything. And then the only pieces they have at the pet store that are big enough to fill this tank up, they're like $100. And I'm not spending $100 for a piece of wood. That's ridiculous. So if you guys know of any places to get like good driftwood cheap, let me know. I mean, I don't mind paying something for it, but I'm not going to pay $100 for it. There's the new Siamese flying foxes that I got. I have 3 of them. That's one of my old ones back there. He's a lot bigger than these new guys. The way to tell if they're a real Siamese flying fox is the black stripe goes all the way through their tail. Like, see how these guys? That's perfect. They're like coming right up to the glass right now. See how the black stripe goes all the way through their tails? That means they're a real Siamese flying fox. Because there's a lot of things that people will call flying foxes that aren't Siamese flying foxes, and like the false flying foxes are they're not really good algae eaters, really, or at least that I've found. They don't eat this blackbeard algae anyway. So the Siamese flying foxes are pretty good for blackbeard algae. But yeah, make sure the black stripe goes all the way through their tail, because if it stops right at the tip of their tail, then that's called a false flying fox, and they don't really do much. Also, like the mouth on the Siamese flying foxes is more like where like a normal fish mouth is. Whereas the Siamese flying fox, like these guys, the mouth, or on a false flying fox, the mouth is more on the bottom, like like an autocat. But these guys, it's more like normal. See, like already he's like picking at that hair algae. And I just put these guys in there like an hour ago. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on, I put in a inline CO2 diffuser. And I didn't know if there was like any real tricks to installing this thing, but it doesn't seem like it's working. I've got like a CO2 indicator in here, and it's kind of more bluish than green, I would say. But I ended up going back to the old style diffuser. The whole reason I wanted the inline diffuser was to just kind of clean up the tank so you didn't see like an airline going down through the water. But I don't like that because I can't see if it's diffusing or not. If you guys have any experience with like an inline diffuser and want to help me out here if it's actually working or what, but yeah, but like the CO2 indicator is saying that I'm low on CO2, and that's also one of the main causes of blackbeard algae is low CO2 or fluctuating CO2. And I noticed that I thought I had a handle on this blackbeard algae until I put that inline CO2 diffuser in, and then all of a sudden it just came back with a vengeance. So I'd like to get your guys' input on that, and also like I said, I'd like to get rid of this piece of driftwood, because anymore I thought it looked awesome at first. Now I think it looks more like a decorative piece than like a real natural piece that you'd see in nature. So I'd like to find more like a natural piece. That's kind of what I'm going for, is like a natural tank. So yeah, let me know on that, and that's pretty much all I got for this update. I'd like to really just kind of rip this tank down and do it again, just start over fresh, but I just have too many fish in here right now. But if enough, I'm just kind of waiting for them to all die off, and then I'm going to start it over again. I'd also like to do an update pretty soon on the edge. The edge is doing pretty good. I got some new fish for the edge. These guys, they're being acclimated right now. So I'd like to show that off. But yeah, I'll do an update later on that and get you guys input on this stuff. So In the meantime, thanks for watching, and rate, subscribe, comment.